Gretchen Bauer went from interior designer to handbag designer when she received a purse that was made in a sweatshop.
It came to my attention that there were women in San Antonio in a sweatshop for handbags. And I didn't realize that in the US there were actually sweatshops. So I decided to fly to San Antonio and partner with these women.
Soon after, Be Swanky was born.
What did you know about making handbags?
Nothing.
So take us back. How did you learn?
Oh my gosh. When I met with these women, they were immigrant women from Mexico, and they said from the very beginning, things are difficult but not impossible. And they said, we can do it. So I figured I had been paid for design my entire life, so I knew what looked good. Now I just had to learn the logistics of making handbags.
A year and a half ago, Gretchen moved her factory to Sarasota.
The women here in Sarasota came to us. It was all just word of mouth, me talking to people, putting it out there that we were looking for seamstresses. And it's amazing how many talented immigrant women are in this community.
The company's snakeskin supplier, Amy Siwi, hunts pythons, an invasive species in the Everglades.
She's out of Naples, Florida, and we ended up meeting, and she looked us up and found us. And she is now out there python hunting at night while she's a realtor during the day. She now has learned how to skin the pythons herself and is learning the tanning process. And last week she won second place in the Python Bowl for the second biggest python.
Apart from making a living wage, the women working in the factory have 3-day weekends and receive a free handbag each month.
How much work goes into each bag, do you think?
Oh my gosh, hours and hours. They do it in stages and they have it down to a system, but they are so labor intensive. And as you had said, there's a lot of hand painting, hand cutting, hand stitching.
And everybody's got their specialty, I see.
Everyone does, but they all know how to cross-train, which is important.
So a lot of hands will touch your bag before it's finished.
Absolutely.
Is that right? Okay.
Loving hands.
Loving hands, that's right.
So how does the most popular design, the Sophie bag, work?
Okay, it goes from handbag, so it goes from shoulder bag, sits perfectly. And then what people don't realize is that it effortlessly transforms right into a backpack. And it's funny, Cindy, I have sold 2 of these in TSA lines and 1 on an airplane. And one of the best compliments I ever got on our handbag was the TSA agent said, "That is the most beautiful bag I've ever seen." And I thought, you see a lot of handbags a day.
They sure do.
So it goes like that, and then what's nice is it lays flat on the back and you can actually close it too.
Magazine editors are starting to show their approval as well by including the bags as editors' picks.
Look at all these different swatches of material here. Are you making the trends or following the trends?
We're setting the trends.
Now, tell us about this pink in particular. This is really pretty.
It's called Unreal Pink, and it represents the unreal courage and strength that women come up with when they have to fight breast cancer or support women that have it, and it gives back to National Breast Cancer Foundation.
And I was drawn to this, the skulls here. What's
The
this all
sugar
about?
skulls. You know, I thought it was interesting and different, so we have 3 different bags that are sugar skulls, and the interesting thing is the older women love it.
Gretchen says the long days, along with plenty of trial and error, has been worth it.
There will be a day maybe where I'm thinking, am I crazy what I'm doing? And then someone will stop me and say, oh my gosh, I had to stop you because your handbag's incredible. I'm like, oh my God, I'm not crazy. It doesn't feel like work.
So where does Be Swanky go from here?
The whole idea is to grow and have more women come in here. So we're looking to partner with more retailers. We've gotten into several, but that would be the next logical step. But to keep creating, keep it fun, keep it interesting, and have these women be happy.